Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the North Dakota State Bison. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman, winning the award. Running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. They'll run the option. Keeps it himself. There's a crease. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out in the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounted for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitch man, picking up a massive gain for this offense.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. On the option.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The option look. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cowboys offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. To the air, it's Hughes. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Red pass hits complete. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Grab behind the line. It's Richardson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keep. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And this offense shows you right now they're willing to run their quarterback, run the option, and that spells trouble for this defense. Now you got to defend everybody. The quarterback's going to run, and he can pitch it. It makes it so hard to play defense. This offense has already got the head spinning on the defensive side of the football.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David? Turning it on! He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. On the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 3rd and 3. Now on the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Might have a chance. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it.
Love the play call on offense there. Third down. You're just trying to stress the defense, right? The football can be three different places almost at once. Is it the dive man? Is it the quarterback? Or is it the pitch guy? That time, nobody home for the pitch outside. So good decision by the quarterback. They pick up a nice gain and get the first down.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the option. Pulls it on the option. There he goes. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and that's already his second rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. The windows aren't very big. But this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Unloads quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Got it, looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. Here's a little room there. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish, a 70-yard run to the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the option, he'll keep it on 2nd down. Got enough for the first. He's up to 107 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. The option look. Pulls it on the option. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? They continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Here comes the option. The give to the tailback. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. On the option. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Goes to the option. Now the pitch. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Now on the option. Now the toss. Got a little grass. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They'll run the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? On the option. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. The option look. Keeps it himself. Max going for the goal line. down, North Dakota State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? His huge gain continues. Third time he's gotten pay dirt in this one, and numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way.
Ready, five, ready, go.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
It's a good play call there. I think the defense was expecting them to try to run it in between the tackles, but instead, they go to the outside using his speed to come away with 2 points.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Hughes. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to get it through the air. Pocket breaking down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. My goodness, he unloads on that one. All the way back to the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Here comes the option. He'll do it himself. The pitch. Makes it past the marker. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the number 11 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Tar Heels eyeing their first win of the season. And it's been a tough start. There's no sugarcoating things. 3 games, 3 losses. Let's see if they can protect this lead. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Fargo. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Hughes. He'll take the deep shot. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Here he goes. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now. See if they can continue to get some momentum.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, a big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. Keeps it on the option. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first.
Maybe some room here. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. Keeps it on first down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Now on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a...
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Great job by the back on the option.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They go 83 yards on the drive, and he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Defense looks like they're coming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. There he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Cowboys!
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Let's see what they've got on second down. On the option. Quarterback keep. Quick toss. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man.
Maybe a crease. Past the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitch man's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with some swag and some speed with a 73-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back looking for help. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Wyoming sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
Back to throw, it's Hughes. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And now after losing the fumble, there is an injured man on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Down 2 scores in the fourth, the defense did its job to get the ball back, and now the offense has to make it pay off. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point is good. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the... North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. The option look. Now the toss. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Here comes the option. The keeper on the option. There's some room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. On the option. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Now on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now on first down from the 40.
Hey, move. Go, go.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. On the option. He'll keep it on second down. Turning it on. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finding some room, headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Finds his tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Hughes. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From the red zone, looking for a man. There he goes. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got him. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good...
Flying down the left side. Touchdown, North Dakota State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.